The war goes on. I gotta tell you this, the football transfer war, which sadly the world has bigger issues.
Antony dos Santos. I'm gonna call Manchester United, see if I can get the price. Hello? Oh yeah, Manchester United. Oh, this is Real Betis or Real Take a Piece. Okay. Antony, can we get in for free? No? Okay, can we have half ownership? No, we're not. We don't have money here. Okay, we agree personal term. Okay. Good. Final day of the window. Okay. And by the way, we're gonna call Antony also to say personal terms. Not a problem. Hello, Antony. This is the sporting director of Real Take a Piece. We decided we cannot afford your wages, and Manchester United didn't want us to give you for free or share ownership, Habibi. So, see you later. Go to Saudi. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MUFC Realist TV. This is crazy. I just did a Real Take a Piece. If you follow me on this channel, I've been calling them out. You know, Real Take a Piece. The deal is off for Antony, according to the latest reports. There was some rumors and speculations going floating around that a deal was agreed, everything was fine. Antony was on a plane to sign the contract, but then it comes out from Ben Jacobs and multiple sources that the deal is off. What is that all about? Guys, welcome back to MUFC Realist TV. There is madness. This is Mick Ruby, by the way. This is not the sporting director of Real Take a Piece. What's going on? We were celebrating that Antony is leaving the club. There was reports coming out that it's going to be a £35 million sale. We know that Real Take a Piece has been going the whole summer window, trying to structure deals, trying to get Antony on a loan deal, and Manchester United said no. Even if they get him on a loan deal, the reports coming out say they will not pay his full wages, and therefore the deal is off. What will happen right now? I want your thoughts and feelings regarding this. I think it's a shambles. It is a joke of a club, especially that the president of Real Take a Piece basically said to his fans that we will do everything in our power to get Antony as a permanent transfer over to Real Take a Piece. But what did they do the whole summer? They baffled around, they fluffed around, they did some indecent proposals. Co-ownership. Who does that? Who proposed a 50% co-ownership? I've never seen such a madness in my whole life. If you can't afford it, don't go shop. If you can't go to Harold's, go to Tesco's or Poundland. But don't come to Manchester United and try in the final dying minutes and you're sulking like a biatch if you can't get him, right? You never had the money, you never had the intention. You strung Manchester United all along, and you strung the player all along, rejecting multiple offers with high wages, and just telling me, sit tight, Antony, we will get you. Here, we have the money, we'll try. And then we hear these stories that the deal is off. Basically, they can't afford to pay his wages. They can't even afford this transfer deal. Although, all along in this summer window, they sold 2-3 players and bought other players and just waited for Antony in the latest hours, hoping to get a cheap deal or a loan fee. Now, excuse me, if the president came out to say that we will do everything in the power, Antony was instrumental for them last season, you do that deal first. After you sell all your players, then you come back. But they try to be stingy, Scrooge. But we're not going to Scrooge around. Manchester United fans, this is madness. I was celebrating yesterday, finally. But what's going to happen now? It's going to be very interesting to see. Reports coming out from Real Take a Piece to say the deal is off. It is off. Right? It is off. Sayonara. What should Manchester United do? And what should Antony do now? Antony, please sweat it out, because you rejected a lot of offers. Junior Pedrosa, agent, my friend, I know you, but please do something about this. Take the Saudi offer. Take whatever is on the table that you rejected. But this will be a window of opportunity for club like Vouchers to come in now and swoop in. If Real Take a Piece said no, that means that clubs will now calling the agent to see what's the condition. Can we have him? Right? Or should Manchester United just take him back and put him on the bench to sit with the reserves? Do we need Antony in the squad? Does it fit Rúben Amorim in the squad? We have enough right wing backs, or do we? No, actually, we need a right wing back. And Antony, I always said he could fit as a right wing back, but it's too late. It's too late. He hasn't been part of the preseason. He hasn't been really training with the team. He's been sitting there and just praying to God that he wants Real to take a piss. And they did take a mick, right? My name is Mick, by the way. So they did take a mick and they did take a piss. This is news and a rant, and I'm really angry on this Saturday morning by understanding that. But let's park this away as Manchester United are playing a game today. We're going to talk about an exclusive right regarding Senne Lammens. If life gives you lemons, make a lemonade. But lemons is here we go to Manchester United within 24 hours. I got late news yesterday that the deal is advancing. Manchester United have tabled a 25 million total package, which is led to be believed around 21 or 20 fixed with 5 add-ons. Now, this is going to accelerate very fast. We got players out of the door. We have Kobe Mainoo situation, want a loan deal. Now, if pink elephants can fly, I said it before, Brighton, Beleba, this is the only midfielder we keep hearing about, nobody else. I think that Manchester United will go back into Brighton and offer a stopgap for them to say, look, take Kobe Mainoo on 1 season loan and potentially with an option to buy and give us Beleba. I certainly have to believe at this time of the transfer window, as it shots within 3 days. Wow. When I see his face, dun, 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 yeah, I'm a believer. When he score a brace, dun, 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 yeah, I'm a believer. You have to believe, guys. Anyway, we're playing Burnley today at Manchester United, and I do hope for redemption. Otherwise, I will sing Bob Marley's redemption songs, yeah? We need to bounce back. We need to score 3 goals at Old Trafford. Let it rip, let it rip, let it rip. Let it snow. Not really. That's a Christmas song. Let it rip, let it rip, let it rip. 3-0 to Manchester United. This is what I believe. But, however, do not ever put Andrew Onana ever again in that squad. That criminal, that smooth criminal is even worse than Jackson from Chelsea, the smooth criminal. Andrew Onana cost us the game against Grimsby, and people has been calling for Rúben Amorim's head. You just look around, like how many times have this clown baffled it? Like how many time has he absolutely bottled it? You know, he cost us the Champions League, the Europa League. He cost us, oh my God, just get him out, right? And at the moment, I have no confidence in either Bayander or Banana, right? Onana slip on the banana. Put Tom Heaton in. Safety first, guys. Safety first. Let me know your thoughts and feelings. Who's going to start in this game? We got to start with the strongest team. We got to start with, Mbeumo on top. We got to start with Cunha as well. And we got to start with Benjamin Sesko. Stop baffling around, Rúben. Play your strongest team and do the right thing, for crying out loud. Guys, Mick Ruby here from MUFC Realist TV. I predict a 3-0 to Manchester United. I think the wheels will come off today. And here we go. But let me know in the thoughts and feelings below. Real take a piss, right? What do you think about that name and Antony? Do you think that Antony will stay at Manchester United, or will he go somewhere else? Senne Lammens to Manchester United. Here we go within 24 hours. A bid has been potentially put on for 25 million, and off we go because we need lemons in goal. Guys, Mick Ruby here for MUFC Realist TV, having my rant and providing unusual news. I gotta go. It's Saturday and I'm tired. Glory, glory, Manchester United. Peace. I'm out. Send it.